Google or rather Alphabet made over $400 billion in the last year with a net income of $132 billion, which gives them a very solid profit margin of almost 33%. They're currently selling for $311, which gives them a PE of 28. Let's evaluate whether or not buying them at this price could make sense. For that, we're going to look at two cases. First of a bear case, 5 years. They are expected to do almost double-digit, maybe a bit low double-digit growth. So for a bear case, I'm going to assume something a bit lower than that, a bit more compressing profit margin of around 26%. And they are currently transitioning to buying back a lot of shares. So I'm going to assume a roughly minus 4% share reduction. And AP is a bit difficult for a bear case, but it is a premium company and these numbers still are very solid. So I'm not seeing them drop below anything near than 20. So this would take the stock price to $387 if these numbers come true, which would result in an annualized percent of 4.4% if bought this price. But in contrast, let's look at the bear case. This time, lower double-digit growth of 13%, which is still massive for such a big company. This would 1.8 times their revenue in the next 5 years. And their same very high 30%, you know what, let's go with 32% of their profit margin and the same share buybacks and a higher P of 30. This would take the price to $722, which bought at today's price would mean an annualized return of a bit over 18%. And if we average these two cases out, this would be an annualized return of 12%. So actually there is an ample margin of safety already in there. I personally bought a couple of Google shares way back when the stock was lower around a year ago. So I'm very happy with where the company is going, and I'm actually not too scared about maybe adding a couple of more shares, but maybe I'm waiting for a little bit more of a price drop because I'm not in a rush to buy more of them. But they are definitely looking solid, especially for such a large company which is selling for a premium price. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Is the stock overpriced or is there still a lot of value at this current price? Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.